All right, I'm here interviewing Mike Jenkins. Mike, you have just astounded everyone here this weekend. Talk to me about how you're feeling right now.
I'm not going to lie, I'm a little disappointed with my performance on the deadlift. Going into the last event tonight, I'm 2.5 back from Zydrunas and tied with Derek and Brian. So, I'm in a good spot, but, I'd like to be in a better spot. And like I said, I didn't improve from where I was last year on deadlift. I thought I would, but, 2 world records in 4 events so far. Beating a guy like Zydrunas on a press, that speaks volumes for the way my training's been going. So, other than, what I just did on the deadlift, I feel good, but when it'll all be over, I can tell you a little more later tonight.
You know what the old saying, though, it ain't over till it's over.
No, it's not. A lot of things changed last year in the last event with the dumbbell. People jumped other people. I think I jumped Zydrunas and, made up some points on Brian. So, like you said, anything can happen tonight.
I just want to say I've been around this game a long time, and your rise to the level that you're at right now has just been phenomenal. A couple years ago, we watched you win the amateur contest, and here you are right now leading the entire Arnold Strongman Classic, and I just really want to give you great congratulations. So it really is impressive.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I try to be the best at whatever I can do. I don't settle for, mediocrity. And, I know the other 9 guys out here don't. That's why they're here. That's why they're at World's Strongest Man. That's why they're, year in and year out some of the strongest men in the world. So, I appreciate even being mentioned in the same sentence as these guys and being able to compete against them.
That's great. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Thank you.